Hey guys, Denise here again, and welcome to another video on a Tuesday afternoon. How y'all going? Christmas passed, everybody had ham, cake, pastels, bunch of cream. I know in Trinidad we celebrated, so where food is something that we don't go light on. We have a time and we have a lot of family and friends that we appreciate around this time. Due to COVID, I don't know how it's been like for you guys. For me, I had to work, and I ended up finishing work on Christmas Day. Now, one of the things I wanted to get talking to you about is another addition to the last video I did just before Christmas, when I was talking to you about some stretches that you guys can do once you are sitting at a table and pretty much at the desk all day doing your Zoom calls and all of that stuff. I wanted to add another piece to that video, which would be helping you to alleviate some of that lower back pain even when you're sitting on the ground. And most of the times when we're sitting on the ground, we either have the phone again, right? And sitting on the ground would definitely have that lower back taking all the pressure, because the thoracic spine starts to round and we start to get weak when we're sitting on the floor, and even in that chair for too long. It happens, the same thing happens when you're at a desk. So what I'm going to show you now is to help you to get on the floor more, or even if you're on the couch like right here, instead of sitting the normal way where you have that hip flexion taking place, knees bending, feet on the ground. Let me help you to take a different view on how you can sit, and also this is a way that you can help take away that stress on your lower back, so you don't feel all that pressure and tightness and eventually pain in the lumbar spine. All right, so you're gonna get on the floor and let me show you what you can do. Alright guys, so I'm one who kind of gotten accustomed to being on the floor a lot more, since I have a new perspective on what sitting can do to us, especially if we sitting in chairs and in a lap sitting position over a period of time. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to get this video done today. When you sit on the floor or the ground at home, usually when we're growing up, we're always on the ground, and as time passes by, we get older, hardly ever go on the ground, and that's because I think our joints just get so accustomed being in certain positions that we find it difficulty to even like stoop down or squat in a lower position, and we just end up throwing the towel and don't want to do it at all. But in this video here, what I want to show you is how you can manage to stay on the floor and be comfortable. You'll see me put in some cushions underneath my butt, and what that does is elevate my butt so that my legs are not in the same level with it. You'll find that people who don't have that mobility in their hips have difficulty getting into this position, and if you put the cushions under your butt, it actually gives you a big ease that you wouldn't feel like it's like the rust coming out of that hip joint. By putting the cushions under the legs as well will also help you to maintain that position. And what that position does is it actually takes the pressure off of the lumbar spine by elevating the hip area, or the pelvis, or the butt. Your femurs that's attached into that hip socket doesn't have all that pressure on it to externally rotate as what you see in the demonstration I'm doing here. And you'll actually find that the spine can become neutral, as what you see in there, and you don't really feel like it's in an awkward position. You feel quite comfortable. In yoga, they have the Lotus pose, the Burmese. All of these things is when they're in deep meditation for hours on end in a nice sitting position. Right, so we're sitting on the couch here again, and it's pretty comfortable. We're looking for the nice hard firm cushioning that makes us feel comfortable to stay in that position for hours on end. We can sit like this, put our back against the arm of the chair, cross the legs. All of that is to help us feel comfortable in that position. And what that position is that position is gonna actually get you to have tight hip flexors, and also you're going to have the plantar fasciitis increasing and all those good stuff. The same thing that you will have on the floor, you can do it on the chair. And don't worry about your hip being not able to bend, those knees bending and all of that. Don't worry about the mobility. The cushions will be able to get you into the position without you feeling that tightness, and it does require repetitive, habitual, and intentional movement for you to change the way that you think about when you're sitting on a chair or on the ground. Just break the habit, try just being more aware of how you sit, and have cushions that is available that you can use to help give you more support for those legs. All right, so I guess that's a wrap in the couple ways that you could do to change your position on the chair if you want to get on the ground. And I encourage you, the more we're on the ground, it's better that we can change our positions much easier. We get so comfortable when we're in these chairs, right? Guys, if you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you think that it's worthy to share to some people who may be in need of this, please share. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks so much for viewing. We coming to the end of 2020 and we're going into 2021. Oh my gosh, 2020 has been a year, the year of reckoning, and so much of us has had so much different experiences with this year. But one thing I have to say, 2020 has taught me a lot, and stay tuned for the post coming up for 2021, my very first post. I'll be talking a little bit just about how the year was for me at Life Cycle, how it was with the whole experience of COVID, what I've learned, and also how me and Melissa, how we're gonna go forward when it comes to 2021, or what we have in store for Life Cycle 360. All right, guys, so happy new year, and guys, have a great day and be safe out there. Take care. 2021, we looking forward and we embracing you. Come on over. All right, guys, take care. Bye bye.